probably should have recorded before taking the flight, because now I probably don't look my best after a 14-hour flight. But I was a little stuffy and I didn't sound normal. I didn't feel like recording. Everybody was coughing. Some kid behind me on the flight was throwing up. It was a disaster. I was like sleeping like this to protect myself. Just landed in Toronto. There's a little bit of snow on the sides. It's very cold, and I wasn't planning on visiting this winter, so I have no warm clothes. I'm like in a short sleeve, so I had to grab the blanket from the plane. Excited for some Tim Hortons coffee, some homemade food, and spending the holidays with family. I had to put my trust in some agent that I met last week before taking the flight, before leaving Dubai. I showed another agent's property to a buyer client of mine, and he liked it and everything, but he messaged me saying his situation has changed and he's gonna have to hold off. He called me last night as I was boarding the plane saying, you know what, let's go back to it if it's still available. Now the problem is it is available, but I'm not available. And in Dubai, there's no loyalty when it comes to the real estate industry. There's no order, so you can hop agents as often as you want. So I messaged the other agent. I told him the situation. I said, hey, he still wants it. See if you can seal the deal, and hopefully I'll still be involved in the deal by the end of the week. And I'll take his word for it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be upset about it next week, or I'll be happy that I made a new friend in the industry that I could potentially work with without having to worry about getting paid. What kind of gym doesn't have any mirrors? Came to check out my building's gym because I've never actually been here. Those are what, 20 kilo dumbbells? Should be good enough for the rest of this week. To be fair, the view is pretty nice with Burj Khalifa there. It looks very gloomy today. It was raining all morning, which is not bad considering I'm coming from snow. Good morning and Happy New Year. It's my first day back in Dubai. Spent the past week back in Canada with family and friends, which was great. Mentally, I think I needed it. Now back to the office, new car, same me. There's another rental for the next couple of days because even though my car has arrived, it's still stuck at the shipyard, so I don't know how many more days before I can actually get to drive it. I know a lot of people don't like this kind of weather, but I like it. I think it's beautiful. Just a quick update, I've officially done my second deal since being here for the past 3 months now. And even though it's not the greatest deal, it's another small studio, it's still good, snowball effect. And I've decided in order to become more consistent with the updates and the videos and the documentation and everything, I'm gonna make it a habit to do a video every quarter and basically do a financial rundown of how much I've made in each segment, because I'm not just doing real estate in Dubai. There's a lot of opportunities, thankfully, and that is why we're here. We'll just ignore the last 3 months and we'll assume we're starting today, January, and I'll be doing my update hopefully by end of March. One thing I've noticed is that one of the reasons I struggle to come up with content is because a lot of the meetings that I tend to have are kind of private, very private people, very private conversations, and I can't just like put that on YouTube, unfortunately. And my goal or my plan was to do like a storytelling and give you guys basically the fun facts about the meeting, but even that is a little questionable. I don't want to upset anybody. Actually, let's do an outfit check again. Usual elevator clip. Woke up not too long ago, heading out to a meeting. Took a small nap because I'm not feeling the best. Thinking that maybe I got sick at the New Year's party I went to, or is it stopping here? Thank God, no interruptions. Or maybe on the flight back from Toronto. I have some bubble tea left over from last night that I'm gonna enjoy. New Year's resolution. Even though my goals and everything stays the same, I have come to realize, where's my car? I think I parked upstairs because my car is not here. So back into the elevator. New Year's resolution is stop wasting time on the wrong people. A lot of people are wannabes and talk a lot of nonsense, especially in Dubai. They say they know this person, that person, they're capable of this and that, but they're not. And as soon as I see any signs of that, I'm gonna pull away because time is precious. Hello. Well, I don't like how short they trimmed my mustache this time. I went to a different barber. I got here late. I landed around 8 and my luggage took forever to come through. So by the time I left the airport, it was 10 o'clock and my usual barber doesn't work after 10. So I had to try my luck with someone else at the shop and he did a good job. It's just that he doesn't know exactly what I want, right? Whew, I'm a little out of breath. This is my first day of workout this year. Haven't worked out for about 10 to 12 days, I'm not sure. Basically, when I went back to Toronto, there was a lot of things happening, and there was a lot of people I had to see, a lot of things I had to do before coming back. So I wasn't worrying about hitting the gym, especially since I don't have a car there anymore. It would have just been one more thing to worry about. Speaking of car, my car has arrived. It is off the ship, but it's still deep into the containers. They're estimating that I'll get it sometime next week, hopefully. Today's Sunday, by the way. So yeah, I'm just working out on my building's gym. It's super small, lack of equipment and big weights, but it's okay because I haven't worked out in a while. I'm not even that strong anymore. New Year's resolution. One of the first things I noticed about Dubai when I first moved here, my first month, the biggest thing I liked about Dubai was the fact that everybody I met was hungry, like hustling, you know? Talking about this idea, that idea, all the connections, all the people they know, blah, 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 which I saw potential in, and I'm like, this is great. 3 months in, I've come to realize about 50% of those people are talking nonsense. They're either exaggerating their capabilities or they're just trying to talk. They talk about the things they wish they were doing, or I don't know. Anyway, so my New Year's resolution is to be more selective with the people that I actually give my time to. The idea is the first or second interaction, instead of getting excited about this new person that I've met and all the people they know and what we could do together possibly and everything, I'm gonna try and look for red flags. And if there are any signs of BS, I'm just gonna pull myself away because life is short and I don't wanna waste my time on the wrong people. Oh, so it's 9 a.m. right now and I'm working out. It's Sunday, by the way. And I'm trying to get into the habit of working out first thing in the morning at like 6:30-ish. I haven't done that since university, which was 2016. So it's gonna be tough getting into that habit, but they moved our office from Business Bay to Motor City. And Motor City office doesn't have designated parking spots for us. So either I have to pay out of pocket every time or get a pass, or I have to go early enough to basically get the few spots that are free on the side of the street. And that's what I'm gonna try and do. Hoping I wake up around 5, have breakfast, do a little bit of cardio. I need that too. According to my watch, don't have the healthiest heart right now. Get a little bit more fit. And I look fit, but I don't feel fit, if that makes sense. So yeah, wake up at 5, make it to the office by 6:30, go to the gym, and start my day at the office on my desk around 8. And what time I'll end, that will really depend on the day. It will either have to be before 2 before the traffic gets back before the traffic gets bad on the way back, or it would have to be after 8, like I was usually doing. But probably earlier than later, especially since most of my clients are in downtown, and I just don't want to be stuck in Motor City. I have to get back around 1 o'clock. Let me do a sec.
A few moments later.
That feels good. That's a good weight. Even though that's my 3rd set, I'm going to count that as my first working set. Let me show you around this thing. Can you follow me? Perfect. So the gym is, it's not following me. You sneaky. Okay. I gotta flip this over. Gym is very small. No mirrors, which I definitely don't like. How do you work out without looking at yourself? We do have a nice view of downtown, which is cool. That's pretty nice, especially if I do my cardio in the morning with some of the buildings lit up. I think I'll enjoy that. Anyway, that's all the updates for now. I can't think of anything else. You have to grab my phone in 1 second. And yeah, I've got some messages to catch up with. Someone's interested in my Burj Khalifa unit, and it's a partial fountain view, as in you don't see the fountain show. You see the one side of the pool or the fountain that doesn't light up or do any of the fancy stuff. And they asked me if you can hear the fountain and the music, and I said no. I don't think that's what they want. They actually want to see the fountain, but not hear it, which is not possible. But what I consider noise might be okay to them, so I'm going to try and pitch the idea that we should go see it during the fountain hours and see if they're okay with the noise.